So this is a Kevlar infused self-healing shirt. I got this idea from John Wick, and then I added a couple little things to it. So I hope you enjoy. So, if you haven't seen John Wick has this suit that is bulletproof. And during the movie, he gets shot at a lot, and the bullets get stopped by his suit because it's reinforced with Kevlar. And Kevlar is one of the main components in bulletproof vests. So I decided, might as well try and do that into a shirt. Well, originally I was going to do a suit, but then I saw a couple stories of dogs biting police officers and then them getting super injured. And then I thought, well, I might as well try and help them as well. So I designed this. It doesn't look like much. Let me explain. So first off, this is a 3-layered shirt. The first layer, this little red layer up here, would be the outer layer, which would be a Kevlar Demia blend, which is not a like bulletproof vest kind of Kevlar. It is a thinner strand of Kevlar, but it also allows for flexibility, movement, and it's still Kevlar. It still will block some stuff, just it's not as thick and it's not as heavy, which allows you to implement it into a shirt. And then you have this green layer here, which is a Shape Memory Polymer Healing Mesh. And so what it is, it's heat activated. So if there's like a cut or a puncture or something that kind of breaks this up. Then if you apply heat, either from body warmth, friction, or if you say you throw a heat gun on it, it will heal and reconnect because of its properties, and then it allows another use of it to kind of protect you for longer, which everyone wants, right? And then to add an extra layer of healing, we got this blue guy down here. And this blue one is a bio coating that is moisture activated. So this adds 2 layers of healing, which if you're getting cut a lot or you're quote unquote fighting a lot of people, more or less for police officers, this allows for a multi-use shirt, that it's not a one-time thing. I don't know if you know what chainsaw chaps are, but it protects your leg from getting cut with a chainsaw, but right away it's done. You can't use those chaps again. This allows for a little extra usage because you're not always going to get hit by a chainsaw. If you are, I'm so sorry. But so what this is, it's a synthetic protein-based biocoating that is applied to the fabrics. And so if you add some moisture, whether that's sweat, water, or it's the humidity, it will slowly bond back together, and then it allows for that extra 1, 2, 3 times. They say it could go about 100 times getting re-healed without fatiguing and kind of breaking that. So when you have 200-ish, but it's also how big are the cuts. If they're just a small little cut, yes, it can apply. But if you're going wow and say like a 3 to 4 inch cut, that could be a problem. And so the main point of this is, so we'll go back to this beautiful shirt I made. So normally police officers wear t-shirts, but there are some police officers that wear long sleeves. So I made a long sleeve for you. And so the whole goal would be is they get to wear this long sleeve shirt, but it's not like a bulletproof vest where they're wearing just this giant like life jacket vest all the time. So this would be very breathable and very small meshes. So if you go here, you got these meshes. So this would be the whole goal, is that you get these little squares. And so this would be on a very, very, very small level, but you get the idea. They're mesh, they're squared, so that they can heal themselves, but also breathable. Because they got some holes you can breathe, and it's not going to be super tight. It might be a little tight, but it hopefully will allow for breathing, and you won't be super hot and sweaty and all kind of nasty. So another part is the flexibility, because if you like weave the Kevlar with the other materials like this, it allows for a more flexible shirt instead of this giant vest. The other part is the normal vests are fairly heavy, like 6 to 10 pounds. And so this shirt would be hopefully around 1 to 2 pounds. So yeah, a normal shirt's like a couple grams. This would be a little heavier, but also allow for that little protection. And then since you got this bio coating, you can add the little extra comfort of a little fabric with, it's not the Kevlar, like the heavy scratchy Kevlar, I guess, but it allows you to kind of move it together and weave it together and have a more comfortable shirt. But the one thing is so I had to do a little research on this one, but a large dog bite, so a Kangal dog breed, has a bite force of 743 psi. That's insane. And that's around 743 pounds per square inch. And the crazy thing is, your forearm can take about 90 to 100 pounds of direct force before it breaks. And so the main thing is you hope you don't get bit by a dog. But this blend would hopefully allow for no punctures of the dog's teeth where they can like rip your arm around. Because yes, they might get a hold of it, but whether that's that full 743 pounds, you don't know. And you don't want to be looking at the dog like, what kind of dog breed is that? Could that break my arm? You don't want to worry about that. So this allows for no punctures, but also don't get bit right on the arm and like with the full force. So, but it could allow you to kind of rip it away and hopefully not tear your skin off, and hopefully just maybe tear the shirt a little bit, but then the shirt heals. So then you're kind of, I don't know, if you're getting attacked by multiple dogs, might be a good thing. Also, I'm so sorry for getting attacked by multiple dogs. But the whole goal of this t-shirt shirt type thing is to have, you could have multiple different ones. You could have a very heavy set long sleeve that is a Kevlar vest all the way through that may or may not stop a bullet, but also it may not go through. Because just like Kevlar vests, it doesn't stop the pressure going through, it just stops the bullet from going through. And so the point is to stop the punctures and stabs and contact with the skin, and just make it so that you can have a better chance of getting away without any destruction of arms or any kind of thing like that. So, and then these two healing properties, it's heat with also moisture. So it's a long sleeve shirt, so if you're sweaty, you're kind of already healing the shirt right away. And you wouldn't be able to heal the Kevlar, but you can heal the shirt underneath it. So hopefully the Kevlar doesn't break, but if it does, you might want to have a couple shirts of this. So if there's a way to heal Kevlar, that'd be sweet, let me know. But I couldn't find anything on that. But some of the other like places you could use these kinds of shirts would be construction. Because if you get, say someone drops a shovel on your arm, the force is going to hurt, but it might not cut the arm. Gosh, these are so grueling. I'm so sorry. And then law enforcement, military. Because if the military can use it, and maybe you add a little shield on the outside of the forearm, so that if you need to Wonder Woman block a bullet, you could possibly. But also, if a dog bites it, you might be able to keep that away, but also that's another extra step as well. And some other places would be survival, or also firefighting and hazmat suits. So this kind of has a lot of applications. It would be cool to implement, and it's not extremely far-fetched. It's just the practicality of doing this. These shirts are not going to be cheap, but it is possible. You could do it, and you could wear this beautiful shirt with these amazing shoulder pads to hopefully save your arm. And you could do it pants, coats. You could implement this into a lot of things, but I was thinking shirts because it's light. That's what you wear most of the time. So, do you think this would work? I think it could. I think it could change how people are protected. But let me know. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.